We're continuing with master budgeting by preparing the cost of goods sold budget. We've already completed the sales budget, production budget, direct material budget, direct labor budget, manufacturing overhead budget, and the ending finished goods inventory budget. We're now going to use some of these budgets to produce the cost of goods sold budget. Why is this budget so important? Management will use it to develop the budgeted income statement. This will be used to predict the organization's profitability moving forward. We're going to use the direct materials, direct labor, manufacturing overhead, and the ending finished goods inventory budgets to develop the cost of goods sold budget. We're going to continue with the Gratman Manufacturing example. The company has opening inventory on January 1st valued at $833,920. They've asked you to prepare the cost of goods sold budget. There is only one step. Prepare the cost of goods sold budget. We'll start with the company name, Gratman Manufacturing, then the name of the statement, cost of goods sold budget, and then the date, quarter ended March 31st. We're going to start with direct materials used, which we get from the direct material budget. We start with the units to produce, which is our production for the quarter, 27,140 units. In order to calculate the cost of direct materials, we also need the amount of direct materials per unit, which in this case is 6 kilograms. To determine the cost of all these direct materials, we also need the cost per kilogram, which is $35. If we then multiply these numbers together, we get 27,140 units multiplied by 6 kilograms per unit multiplied by $35 per kilogram for a total of $5,699,400. This is the cost of the direct materials used in production. We now have to add in the direct labor used, which we get from the direct labor budget. This is very straightforward because we simply take the total direct labor costs for the first quarter, $977,040. This is the total cost of labor to produce 27,140 units, our production for the quarter. We now move it into our cost of goods sold budget, $977,040. Next, we need to add in the manufacturing overhead, which of course we get from the manufacturing overhead budget. Again, this is simple since we are simply going to use the total manufacturing overhead costs for the first quarter, which is $396,244. The total cost of manufacturing overhead to produce 27,140 units. We'll move it over to our cost of goods sold budget, $396,244. If we add up all the costs, direct materials, direct labor, and manufacturing overhead, we get the budgeted manufacturing costs, the total cost of production. $5,699,400 plus $977,040 plus $396,244 is equal to $7,072,684. This is the total cost of everything Gratman Manufacturing produced in the first quarter. However, we need to find the cost of goods sold, so we now have to add the beginning or opening finished goods inventory. How do we know that there is opening inventory? Because if we look back at the production budget, we can see that opening inventory is 3,200 units. How do we determine the value of this opening inventory? The value is provided in the information in the question. In this case, Gratman Manufacturing's opening inventory has a value of $833,920. So we'll use that in our cost of goods sold budget as the beginning finished goods inventory, $833,920. We'll add that into our budgeted manufacturing costs to calculate the goods available for sale. $7,072,684 plus $833,920 is equal to $7,906,604. This is the total cost of all the goods available for sale to customers during the year. However, in order to calculate the cost of goods that were sold to customers, we now have to deduct the value of the ending finished goods inventory. Where do we get that? From our ending finished goods inventory budget, which we completed in a previous video. We'll use the total ending inventory of $1,704. From this statement, transferring it to our cost of goods sold budget as the value of the ending finished goods inventory, negative $1,704. If we deduct the ending finished goods inventory from the cost of goods available for sale, we'll get the budgeted cost of goods sold, the value of the inventory we sold to our customers, which in this case is $6,905,900, calculated as the available for sale inventory of $7,906,604 less the ending finished goods inventory of $1,704. We now have the cost of goods sold budget for Gratman Manufacturing. This budget is critical to the creation of our budgeted income statement. However, before we move forward with the budgeted income statement, we'll have to create the selling and administrative expenses budget, which we'll do in a future video. As always, thanks so much for watching.